Wel, dyma ni. Ti'n barod I clywed amdan Rownd a Rownd, Kiri?
Dwi'n cyffrous iawn.
Well, hold on tight. We're in for a bumpy ride through Wales' soapland. Croeso I Welsh Wednesdays with me, Kate Gill-Williams and Kiri Pritchard-McLean. Each week we meet up, have a chat about a subject we find interesting, and then at the end try and summarise in Cymraeg. This week we are going to talk about Rownd a Rownd. For those who don't know, it is a fabulous soap opera filmed in Anglesey on Ynys Môn in Porthaethwy, or Menai Bridge if you're visiting for the week. Centred around a paper round, so hence the name Rownd a Rownd. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all in the medium of Welsh, so it's a Welsh-speaking soap opera. So a little bit of background. Rownd a Rownd started in 1995, and it was a bit of a collaboration with Phil Redmond, who sort of did Brookside. I think he might have been part of Hollyoaks and that kind of
Range Hill as well.
Grange Hill. Yeah. So he kind of liked that sort of soap opera that was targeted for younger people, really. And that's how Rownd a Rownd initially first started. It was supposed to be like, the after school kind of TV program where you get in and have about 7 bags of crisp and watch like Home and Away, Neighbours.
Oh,
Okay,
I love that golden run of Home and Away, Neighbours, Simpsons.
it was perfect. Some of my happiest times. So it's filmed in Porthaethwy, and you can literally just drive past the set. It's so accessible. I think everyone who's been a bit drunk on a night out, because there's a pizza shop, has definitely like had a picture in front of Tea Pizza. So yeah, there's different kind of businesses in the series. There's the pizza place, Key Cabs, which is the taxi rank. So the big central focal point of the series is this paper shop, and it still is today, which is a bit weird because like nobody's getting papers anymore. But what's really funny about it, and sometimes you can see it in the background, I think it must be a budget thing. So all of the different sets, like there's no walls splitting them up. So like someone will be in the pizza place and you can see like through to the bit that's supposed to be the posh restaurant just in the back.
How is it different to Pobl y Cwm? Is it literally just it's like EastEnders Corrie, one's northern and one's not?
There might be that divide actually. I don't think that Rownd a Rownd has that like distinctive, this is Gogledd, because some of the characters are South Walian. So I don't think it's as distinctive as Corrie being northern and EastEnders being southern. Maximum might have 2 cameras on it. So it's a lot of the performances have to be quite like stagnant. That sounds like such a terrible word. Static, yeah. Interesting storylines that have happened. They were quite pioneering, really. So there's a gay character who's also a mechanic. And I think not that long ago, they had their first gay kiss on the screens. They've also kind of broadened their appeal now. So whereas it started as a Grange Hill kind of Phil Redmond, that sort of vibe, it's like become broader, and the characters are a bit older and the storylines are a bit broader as well. They kind of have to cover a range of different scenarios.
Where's it set? Is it set in Menai Bridge?
No, it's set in a fictional place called Glanarfon.
So it sounds exactly like if you were going to make up a place in Wales, like Glanadda, Carnarvon, Glanarfon. It's like it's a neat, realistic sounding place.
Yes, it's a fictional place. I don't think it's supposed to be set on Anglesey, but they do feature kind of the Menai Straits as in quite a lot of their shots. They film a lot actually on location, and I think they've done a lot of that more since COVID happened. They film 3 months before the show comes out, which is actually quite a lot longer than other soap operas do. So generally, like Coronation Street and EastEnders is just a month, but with Rownd a Rownd, I don't know if it's because of like budget constraints or anything like that. They film 3 months, so a lot of the characters are like in t-shirts, but they're filming in like the middle of winter. You've just got to act all summery. But there's some shit you can't disguise, like that like chickeny skin, and they're all kind of freezing.
Everyone's got cold sores because it's November.
Yeah, they're all very pale. I'm sure Johan Griffith has been on it. I'm sure he was a character in the late 90s, actually. Yeah, I'm sure he has. I should double check that. Someone just let me know, because I've not got my glasses on and I can't be arsed looking at my phone. So if I'm wrong, just send us a message. Yeah, like I am sure he was in it. And I've been in it, Kiri.
Oh my God.
I was an extra.
Okay.
At Ysbyty Gwynedd. So the character was having a scan, not me. And I was filming with my friend Reese, who's got like a bald patch. You won't mind me saying this. And he, the whole time, is going, if they're filming that fucking bald patch. I was just trying to be a pure scene stealer in the background, going, it's not your baby, Reese. But they didn't pick up on that. No. So I think quite a lot of local performers can kind of be on it, or even if you're not an actor, I think a lot of people have done extra work, which is really cool, because it's quite a community feel. And I like that the set is really open and inviting, and just kind of lets everyone in.
Yeah.
They've just celebrated their 25-year anniversary. It's been going for 25 years. I think they've done something like 1,678 episodes. So it's it's a big series. It's quite popular. Yeah, I think it's one of the most watched on the S4C scheduling. I think it's been changed to a later time slot, so it's time to get some meaty storylines in there.
It's time to get spicy. If the Archers can have a sex scene in a shower, then absolutely Round and Round can have a cheeky finger in a taxi cab rank.
They've got the set for it. You can just see the restaurant in the background. Do you know what I do think it needs? Yes, I am trying to get on it with a line. Thank you. I think it needs a Welsh learner to really show the landscape of North Wales.
Yeah, no.
Or just to show the landscape of the language.
I think that's a good show.
Yeah, just please let me be in it. That's all I'm saying.
Pan dwi'n gwneud y rhaglen iaith ar daith, dwi'n cael sgwrs efo y producer, chit chat i wedyn y producer a director penderfynu, okay, beth ydy'r rhaglen gweld fel, be di y straeon o Kiri taith efo'r iaith, and dwi'n just dweud, oh yeah, fy nghariad isio gwneud Round and Round, like un dydd, wedyn mae gen I call efo y tîm, and dweud, okay, yeah, ti isio gwneud Round and Round? Fi? Neu fy nghariad? Na, fi. Yes, achos dwi isio wind up fy nghariad. Felly, wythnos I gwneud rhaglen cyrraedd, a dwi'n checio y schedule. Lle ydi y dydd lle dwi'n mynd I Round and Round, achos mae gen I lines I dysgu. Oh no, mae'n iawn, achos llawer o pobl ma efo Covid. Okay.
So nes ti ddim yn neud o? Na. Achos Covid?
Yeah.
So, siomedig. Ond weithiau yn y dyfodol, ti'n neud o?
Ella, yeah.
I can't believe I've just told you like that, my absolute dream, and you're doing it
No,
round around
I haven't, yeah.
with lines.
Because that's why they thought it was a good thing, because my partner really wanted to do it, and I was really nervous about learning Welsh. They were like, it'd be so funny because you can phone him up and brag to him. I was like, he won't answer the phone.
He should do it as well though. I think dwi yn really serious amdano fo. I think it's pwysig i dangos. Mae'n pobl yn y cymunedol pwy sy'n dysgu hefyd. And dyma, nes ti ddim yn watcho Keeping Faith, ti'n clywed Keeping Faith?
Yeah.
Ond mae hi'n dysgu Cymraeg so anhygoel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ond dyma pam ti'n medru mynd i lefel nesa efo iaith i gweithio drwy Gymraeg, ti'n gwybod?
Ie, dwi'n cytuno. Achos pan ti'n dechrau defnyddio y iaith bob dydd a am weithio, mae'n dechrau i, you know, haws a natur.
Yeah, dwi'n gwybod. Ddim yn medru llawer o popeth i deud amdan Round Around. Dwi yn watcho weithiau, I watch it sometimes, ond dip in and out really. So there was a big storyline recently where this girl ran off to Cardiff with this other guy's son, like she kind of took him, and they're looking, I think, at like what happens when the father doesn't have access. So that's been quite interesting. So they do kind of throw some good ones in. Ydy
Round Around yn da am ymarfer a dysgu?
Yeah, mae'n pwyntiad da, actually. That's a really good point. Mae'n really helpo fi i dysgu. Achos dwi ddim yn siŵr os ti yn teimlo fel hon, ond pryd dwi'n clywed y gair dwi'n recognise, dwi'n teimlo great, just, and you know me, I like the gist. So I can basically go, I've got the gist.
Yeah, and pobl yn y gogledd siarad gyflym, felly mae'n useful iawn i clywed pobl siarad Cymraeg yn y gogledd, dwi'n meddwl.
Yeah, no, it does definitely help. Do you know it'll help even more if I've got a full part in it? Yes, please. Dwi'n wrth fy modd watcho Round Around achos does na neb rhywbeth yn afiach yn digwydd. Mae nhw'n ysgrifennu stori mawr, ond mae'n accessible and ddim yn rhy drwm, felly just teimlo wholesome, ac mae'n nice llun o'r bywyd yn y gogledd neu Glanarfon, wherever that is, and just dwi'n really joio dilyn y raglen, so gobeithio mae yna mwy pennod i dod.
Yeah, a un dydd ti'n mynd ar y rhaglen?
Be di enw fy'n character? Llynos.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely a Llynos, yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, I can see that.
What's your Welsh character's name, Kiri?
Just Kiri.
Ti isio deud rhywbeth amdan Round Around?
Dwi'n meddwl mae'n hyfryd i cael film set, you know, yn y canol o y dre bach fel, you know, Porthaethwy, a, you know, mae lawer o character, really. Yeah, it's, and, you know, dwi'n pan pobl o'r aros ma efo fi, you know, gyrru yn y Porthaethwy, efo go, be di siop efo dim pobl ma? Oh, it's actually it's a film set. Yeah. There's a quite famous television program filmed around here, so.
It's because it just looks like there's a load of shops that have been really like bad town planning. Like really small.
Yeah, we'll put these 4 shops in a lay-by.
Yeah.
Dwi'n meddwl mae'n bwysig I clywed amdan y straeon efo'r mechanic hwyo yn y show.
Yeah, dwi'n gwybod. It's really important that soaps do tackle these things. And in a few years' time, you never know, there'll be someone under the patio in Rownd.
A dwi'n poeni rwan achos dwi'n meddwl dwi'n dweud straeon am story, and actually straeon means, I'm worried it means myth, and so I'm going the myth of a gay mechanic.
In the month of Pride, Kiri. How could you?
I absolutely hate the gays.
Imagine if I just kept that as like leverage. Dyma Rownd, and gobeithio os ti ddim yn watcho ar ôl y clywed I ni, ti yn watcho Rownd achos mae'n great, really.
Yeah, and dwi isio edrych penod I helpu fi dall mwy.
Yeah. I hope you watch it and your partner's just in it and you didn't even ever know.
Imagine, I bet there's some, because it's so small and you can see the local area, I bet people have caught people having an affair because they'd be like looking through the pizza shop and be like, he told me he'd not seen her in 3 years.
Yeah, it's all scandal in Porthaethwy. Diolch pawb am gwrando I Welsh Wednesdays. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Kiri is on it with Tredegar Medical Society, right?
Yes, finally. I forgot to do it and just talked about dogs instead, but I'm definitely going to talk about it and the NHS that came out of it.
Yes, we'll be talking about horses next week. See you then.
Ciao,